Okay, so you want to start off with a flat surface and you want to put down like an old t-shirt or just something to cushion the t-shirt you'll be using. I'm just using a brand new baby burp cloth because it's quite thick and it'll be cushiony. So I've just placed the t-shirt on top and I've got my baby shark design which I'll be using. And the first step is, because I've already printed this onto transfer paper, and I'm going to be just cutting out the shark family so that we've got a nice clear design without the white background. The transfer paper does feel a little bit different as opposed to normal paper because it's a little bit slippery almost. It's not glossy, but it's got like a mattish feeling, kind of like primer. If anyone uses makeup primer, they'll know what I'm talking about. But it's almost kind of like that finish on top of paper. So yeah, I'm just cutting around here, trying to be as careful as I can. This is my very first t-shirt, or trying to get a print onto a t-shirt, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm just trying to make a baby shark t-shirt for my son because he's absolutely bonkers about baby shark and sharks and dinosaurs. So yes, I'm just going to forward this on because it's taking me a while because I've never actually cut into the paper before and I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, so I'm done cutting out the outside part, but there are still the inside bits, the little white bits, which I still need to remove, and I'm going to be using a craft knife to do this. Because I don't have an actual cutting mat, I'm going to be using my trusty chopping board for this part and a craft knife or cutter. I don't think we refer to it as a craft knife in the UK, but yeah. So I'm just very carefully trying to do this without actually digging into the actual logo. So you want to just be very careful doing this part and be safe too. As I'm taking off that last part, the actual paper has come off the backing, the back part, which is very important because we will be peeling the actual logo off the backing in order to stick it onto the t-shirt. So now I'm just placing it where I think it looks best. But because it's the first time I'm doing this, I'm very nervous and I keep reading the instructions because I really don't want to mess up. So what you want to do is print out the paper. When you actually put it into the printer, you need to make sure that the logo is facing upwards when you put it in, so that the ink is printing the correct way on the correct side of the paper. Because I did actually try and do this and I accidentally placed the logo facing down and it printed on the wrong side. So yeah, that's very important. And then you just print it out as you would any other, like you're using normal paper. So you just print out your image. And I found for myself, what I did was I changed the options for the printer so that it's actually glossy on plain paper. That's the option that I chose. Okay, so I used a tweezer to initially peel them apart, and now I'm just gonna finish the rest by hand. But I'm gonna actually leave that to the side so I can unbox the press that I'm going to use. And I just want to show you this Cricut Easypress Mini. I didn't want to buy the bigger ones because I wasn't sure how it would perform, and these ones are not cheap, so I just bought the mini one because initially I wanted to use it on a much smaller project, but then I figured I wonder if it will work on an actual t-shirt, because I didn't want to buy the big one at the moment. So yeah, that's how small it is, and it comes with a little stand so that you don't burn the table, and the instructions. And it's quite small. It's like a very mini iron, but it's incredibly hot, so it actually smells like a soldering iron when it's heated up. So it is very powerful. Okay, so I've turned it on at the back and I'm about to show you how it actually works. So you press the button at the front to turn it on, and then you can change the temperature setting by pressing the button again, and you've got low setting, medium setting and high setting, depending on how hot you want it. And I think I went for the medium setting because I didn't want to burn anything. Like I said, this was my first time trying it out. When the machine is ready and has reached its optimal temperature, it will turn green. The little button will turn green and it will actually beep, which is really good. And also when it's too hot, it will also beep if it's left unattended. So here I'm just gonna, first you have to iron the t-shirt to get rid of any creases, but also to just have it warmed up a little bit. It's supposed to help with the application. That was a long pause, sorry. Okay, so that's now sufficiently warm. So what I'm going to do now is peel off the logo or the sticker off the transfer paper. Oops. And it's as easy as this, except if you've got a bit of an intricate design like this one, you have to be extra careful when peeling it off. So I'm placing this, it kind of looks like baking parchment paper, but it does come with the actual transfer paper. So you just want to place that on top and go over it with the mini press or iron. And what they do advise is you actually do it from one end to the other in a smooth transition, just to flatten it onto the actual t-shirt. However, because I'm using this design, I'm trying to kind of do each shark separately, being as careful as I can. I don't want to rush it. Unfortunately, my battery did run out on my camera, so I didn't show you the peeling off part, but this is how it came out in the end. I really liked it. So you want to leave this for at least 24 hours before you wash it, and you want to wash it inside out preferably, if you're putting it in the machine, or you can hand wash it again inside out. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful, or that it wasn't as useless as can be. Again, I really apologize for the last part, but yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.